Oh my
Yeah,
God,
he's
smirking. Hello everybody, my name's Mom Judy.
Hello.
Welcome to our reaction channel. Today we are continuing with our last reactions. We're on season 2, episode 19. Right on cue, Mama.
Yep.
S.O.S. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to watch our full-length reaction to this episode, you can find it out on my Patreon. Link to in the description box. So last episode was Hurley and his imaginary friend Dave. And Dave is like the part of him that like self-sabotages. It's pretty sad. It was a pretty hefty episode for Hurley.
Yeah.
Because normally Hurley, it's more like lighthearted.
Right.
But Hurley was gonna almost kill himself.
Yeah, because Dave was telling him to.
And it's sad because that was a part of him to telling himself to do it. Fortunately, Libby showed up, talked some sense into him, but she herself was in the psych ward.
Yeah.
Or the mental hospital. And we don't know, is she really a therapist? You know, was she really a therapist and she just had like a breakdown, ended up there, or was it because she ended up there she became a therapist? I don't know. Or
she doesn't want to be a therapist because she's been to so much therapy she knows what to tell people.
Right? Like, I don't know.
I'm guessing it's that one, but I could be wrong.
I have no idea. But honestly though, like, I wouldn't be surprised if there's lots of therapists out there that have had like breakdowns themselves. Because you know, you have to be like so mentally strong to like cope with other people's problems. But I could easily see how it could take a toll on you. So I wouldn't be surprised if maybe it took a toll on her.
It could be. Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah,
We don't
right.
know.
We don't know.
All we know is that she was in the the hospital with Hurley, and that's where they knew each other.
Yep.
So yeah. And we also have food falling down from the sky. We have no clue who's sending it. Oh yeah, and lastly, Henry said that he never put in the numbers. Do we believe him? I don't know. Because he knew.
I almost kind of do.
Because he knew about the hieroglyphics.
Because why would he care?
Yeah, what does he get out of lying?
Exactly.
Now that the truth is out? I don't know. I don't know with him. Let's get going.
They've given up
Given up? On what?
on getting rescued.
No, you're just surviving and living till you get rescued, hopefully. Oh, he's debating. Oh, he's trying to remember what he saw. Shit, I wouldn't remember.
You gonna get that?
I think he wasn't gonna.
He's wondering.
And when we get Walt back.
Oh,
Walt.
well.
Oh my god, how did we forget about Walt?
They'll never give you Walt.
What the heck?
So he just confirmed himself.
Yeah, he did.
You know, confirmed they have him, Walt, and he is another.
Right?
I mean, it just confirmed it, because he could have been something different or someone different, but that, you know.
He knew exactly who Walt is.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, I'm Rose.
Oh,
Oh, Bernard.
this is where they're meet.
Oh, and if you can get Jen and Son, Jenkins, and that
Jenkins.
Froebert guy, the guy who used to make frozen yogurt. Neil? Yeah.
Neil.
And Craig, and anybody else
Craig.
you can get.
Oh,
All the
Richard.
extras.
What are you up to?
Hey, Richard. Craig.
Richard.
Richard Craig Ralph.
My god, so many people we don't even know.
Ah, the old prisoner exchange. And you're inviting me along because you want a gun, huh? I'm not inviting you. I'm inviting Kate.
He is inviting Kate. Okay.
I've already got a gun, but thanks for
I
offering.
thought he
How the hell
wouldn't
did you
want
get a
Kate
gun?
to come.
Does it matter?
Well, do we have to run everything by Jack? Or,
No.
I mean,
It's
he's not
just an
the
SOS.
president. He's a doctor.
You're a dentist.
Yeah. He just wants to do an SOS sign.
Wow, why is Rose like...
I don't know.
Can I speak to you?
She
for
doesn't
just a
want to
second?
doing this.
I know. Maybe she wants to stay.
Excuse me. I have a sign to build.
Yeah, I mean, it's his right. If he wants to build a sign, who cares if Jack wants to approve it or not, you know?
Well, it's not about Jack. I think for Rose, she's the one who giving them false hope.
Oh. Getting him, is he going to propose or something?
Yeah, looks like.
That's why he doesn't care about the water.
just met 5 months ago. But 5 months is long enough.
No.
Because I knew after 5 months.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so sweet. But never propose in public though.
I know.
Number one rule, don't ever do it.
I know. Unless like you've talked about
Wait.
marriage and
Yeah, and like you both want a public proposal.
right.
Bernard, I'm dying.
What?
What?
You haven't answered my question.
Aww.
Are you sure?
Oh, I'm sure.
Just making me emotional.
I know.
People are saved in different ways, Bernard.
Mr. Echo with the wisdom.
I think I liked you better when you just hit people with your stick.
Henry, can you hear me?
You know he can. He said those walls are thin.
It's John, Henry. I need to know. I want you to answer me.
He ain't gonna answer.
He'd be smirking.
He's like, I'm gonna let you steal my
Yeah, he's
smirking. See, it's because of that face right there.
He almost
That-
looks like a Chucky doll or
that,
something.
Right? That it makes me think, is he lying or telling the truth
I don't
about
know.
pushing in the button?
I don't know.
His name is Isaac of Uluru. He's helped hundreds of people. Now, I know how it looks, but believe me, he is completely legit.
Bernard, you brought me to a faith healer?
He's like, oh honey, I already got all the faith I'm ever gonna need.
Right?
Rose, I made a $10,000 donation just to get you into
Oh.
see him. Normally,
I didn't ask for this!
Yeah.
Yeah, right? You can't just like do stuff without talking to the person that it impacts
This is...
Right?
and surprise it on them like this.
I have made my peace with what's happening to me.
well, I haven't.
Well, when she asked you if you're sure about marrying her, I think part of it was, are you sure
Mm-hmm.
that you could handle her dying?
Come on, Sawyer. I need your help. Now, what do you say?
I say,
Pasadena.
What? What is that
It
supposed
just
to
means he's passing.
mean? Gotcha.
But yeah, him always has to say everything and
Honestly, I'd be like, what does that mean? I'd be like, sorry, sir, I just don't get your joke, so.
That's exactly right. You're always trying to do. Why can't you just let things be?
I give out my cancer.
If I didn't always have to do something, you wouldn't be here.
that didn't go over well. Not the right thing to say.
She's like, Bernard, I ain't even gonna get into a fight with
Just walking away from that one.
you. Yeah.
That was too much.
You chose me to go with you instead of Sawyer.
I asked Saeed first.
Ah!
Oh, gee.
Turn me down. I only asked you because they don't want you. I grabbed you, had you at gunpoint. I could have kept you, but they didn't.
Not so flattery now.
And again, they didn't really want me either.
Jesus, Jack. It's so awkward between them now.
I
Ever
know.
since their kiss, it's just so awkward.
Yeah. It could be a booby trap. Don't grab
Oh,
it.
yeah.
It's a doll.
Wait, don't.
No, don't grab it. It's a booby trap.
Don't.
Yep. Oh, shit. Oh.
Okay?
Force them to be very close
Okay, so
together.
you can't hear me.
It's like, don't mind me. Of course. Of course. Yeah, that's a very good point.
Okay.
Well, hopefully the safety would be on.
Got it.
If you have it in your back pants.
Yeah.
Oh, God, don't drop the gun.
I know, I'm like, where he's gonna drop it. Oh, he got it.
Sorry.
Ah,
In the last one he had.
I guess.
I don't see anyone else helping.
Well, Bernard,
It is a management problem.
it is.
I'm done with the hatch.
Oh.
Oh, now you're just frustrated.
And yet Jack said it'd be at least 4 weeks.
But honey, you and I both know it's not gonna take that long.
Well,
Does she?
I don't know. Maybe she saw him in the wheelchair.
Does she know? Yeah. He was
She
the
must
first-
have seen him like at the airport in the wheelchair or something, maybe. Or getting on the plane or something.
Okay, Rose.
Has people's crutches and... Oh my God. That's just probably for show, right? All the healing he's done. I got all these crutches of people I've healed.
Well, we got a mystical magical island. Who's to say that?
Yeah, I know.
There was that one psychic that helped Claire.
That's true.
I think this world just has magic in it.
Yeah, there you go.
This is not the right place for you.
Oh, maybe the island is.
Place.
The island. Maybe it's...
I wish I knew.
Maybe it's healed her cancer.
Lock and walk.
Return your husband's donation.
Don't. I'm gonna tell him you fixed me.
Oh.
Oh, Rose.
No wonder he thinks he fixed her.
A fake beard.
You just telling me this
When
now?
are you going to tell me this?
When you decided to let me back in the club.
Ah!
There you go, Kate.
What? You can keep one of them locked up in the hatch for like a week and say nothing.
Right?
But then when I just...
Right?
But that doesn't mean I'm not healed.
The island.
But you said Isaac fixed you.
I told you that so that you wouldn't spend what
Yeah.
time we had left trying to do something.
Just spend it with me, you know?
Yeah.
That's all she wanted. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. She did see him in the... Is she the, like, only one?
Probably.
Of course it'd be Rose. Of course Rose would know.
You think if you leave,
Maybe she's the one who whacked
it'll come back.
Saeed in the earlier. No, I'm joking.
No, we know it was locked because he told him. Oh, yeah.
I was joking.
Can you imagine Rose? What? Rose the hit woman. No, these two always make me feel like emotional.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe he'll remember the signs now. Sometimes you just gotta step away from it, you know?
Yeah, he seems to be remembering now.
I'm sorry I kissed you.
No.
Why did you? Oh,
I'm
I'm not.
He's like, I wouldn't
Wait,
mind
all these mixed
kissing
signals.
you again, Kate. Oh. Michael.
Oh, Michael.
Shoot.
I forgot about Michael.
Honestly, me too.
We haven't seen him in such a long time.
I know, it's been forever. Well, Michael's back. Right there at the end. We have no clue what's... Well, because Jack wanted to go make a trade. Henry for Walt. But now Michael's there, so... Coolio. And Jack and Kate, they shared a moment. And she's like, I'm sorry I kissed you. He's like, I'm not. But she also told him about her little adventure with Claire.
Oh, yeah.
And Jack's all like, why'd you not tell me?
It's like, well, why'd you not tell me you had a man on the hatch for a week?
Right?
I know, Jack. It's like...
Why do you get to know everything?
Right?
And Kate's like, well, yeah, I was going to tell you when you let me back in the club.
Hurley wanted to get in that club, too.
When?
He kept saying, keep me in the loop. I want to be in the loop.
Oh, yeah. Charlie, too. Everyone wants to be in the club. But the club is just Jack. So, you know. There you can have it. Which makes it very frustrating for many people.
Oh, that's funny.
Well,
Jack's club. Just Jack.
This episode was about Rose and Bernard.
Yeah, that's how they met.
They met in their older age.
Yeah.
Just because I guess I kind of assumed that, you know, when you have an older couple, I guess you just assume they've been together for like years.
Yeah, it looks like they maybe just like a yearish, maybe only, you know?
Right? Yeah, like not too long before they end up on the island.
Yeah.
And Bernard was so fixated on trying to fix Rose
Yeah.
and help heal her cancer.
Well, he's a dentist, doctors, you know.
Yes.
Doctors always got to fix people.
Yes, but Dennis is, yeah, that's true.
Well, I mean,
I guess it's kind of the
still,
same
you know,
mindset.
I mean, he probably has that mindset. Got to fix people. Got to help them any way I can.
We just doesn't want to lose Rose. I think he was
No.
frustrated being like, why are you not doing anything? And she had in the past, it seems like, but now it came back and she probably was like, I just want to enjoy the time I have left.
Yeah.
Not go through a chemo and
At some point,
you know.
some people, that's a choice they'd make, you know, whenever, you know, I mean, it's your own personal choice to make.
So I get why she's completely frustrated with him, because it's like, because when she asked him, are you sure about marrying me? I think it wasn't just are you sure because I'm going to die soon, but are you sure that you're going to be able to handle it?
Right.
you know, and it's like, yeah, can you handle me? Can you accept what I want? Because
Right.
I'm the one with the cancer, you know? Like, because Bernard's like wanting to make it about him. Like, I don't want to lose you. But Rose is like, yeah, but it's not really about you in this situation. But she went to the healer, he picked out for her, and she lied and told him he healed her. But then the island has healed her, and she wants to stay. She knows for a fact. Because one, she can feel that it's gone. Two, she knew Locke was in a wheelchair.
Yep.
Because Locke he's trying to like figure out the map thingy, or whatever that was.
It's a map. Let's call it a map for sake of
And
whatever.
he couldn't remember what it was, right? And so he goes out to the beach. He's like, I'm done with the hat. And, you know, he's all like, oh, it's going to be like at least 4 weeks before I get walking again. And Rose is like, oh, honey, you and I both know that ain't going to last that long. And the minute she said that, we're like, she knows.
I fear she must have seen him at the airport in the wheelchair.
And she did.
She did.
You know?
Or on the airplane, I thought maybe, or something. I don't know.
But obviously, he helped pick up her medicine there at the end, at the airport. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's like, how good are you at remembering faces?
Mm-hmm.
Because some people are so good at it.
Right, some people are.
Obviously, she remembers. So many people, they could have had that encounter with Locke and like would not have remembered that was him.
Well, like, look at Shannon and Said.
Right, but granted...
She was looking at her book or her magazine.
Yeah. And Said, I mean, he obviously would have seen her, but he was probably just distracted.
Yeah.
And he didn't know that she was the one who ratted him out.
Right.
Yeah, she wasn't even looking at him.
But I think these two, they taught, they said thank you. They looked at each other in faces.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, made eye contact.
Well, and two, I mean, Locke, just somewhat distinguishable with, the bald head kind of thing,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in the wheelchair.
Yeah, well, they wouldn't have been in the wheelchair after you got on the island.
I know.
But I'm just saying, but she'd remember,
Well, no, that's what I mean, though. Why she probably would remember his face better, because he was in
the wheelchair. Right.
That's a distinguishable fact.
Oh, I get what you mean, yeah.
That would have maybe helped her remember his face.
Right, gotcha.
So now she's like, oh, hey, he's walking. Of course, you gotta love Rose. She's known this entire time.
I mean, she wouldn't say anything.
She didn't say anything. She didn't
well, probably because she could feel it, too. I think she said the minute they crashed, she could feel it.
That's probably where all her, like, face extends from.
Mm-hmm.
Why she was so sure, like, oh, my hubby's alive. Like, she just knew. Because honestly, watching this episode, you don't get the impression that Rose is, like, super religious or anything.
Mm-mm.
But I think she just, like, trusts.
Mm-hmm.
And what will happen. And I think on this island, yeah, she could probably already early on sense it that she probably was feeling better. And so maybe because of that, she could also just sense that Bernard was okay.
Yeah, maybe, huh? Yeah.
And that explains why Bernard, like, constantly was like, is my wife alive? Because he doubted. He didn't know.
Yeah.
So it definitely shows how they, their different viewpoints on stuff. But she wants to stay, and he's all like, okay.
Makes sense.
Because he wanted to blow his S.O.S. sign, and no one wanted to help him.
Well, he's so bossy about it.
I know. Jen was the last one to stay. Bless his heart.
And my thing is, like, I know he was going 3 rows deep, but really, it would make more sense to do 1 row of everything to at least get an S.O.S. built out, and then you can start making it thicker.
Yeah.
Because then at least that way, you have a sign already there. Maybe someone will see it, maybe they won't, but then you work on making it thicker.
Yeah.
That's my logical brain.
It would have helped if he had had this massive team of people to help.
Well, right, but the point is, he had enough already there probably to do an S, but instead he only got like 1/4 of an S done because he was going 3 deep. So even if he would have gotten an S done, someone flying over, if they see an S on an airplane, they may be like, huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's my point, is you do the single row first of everything, and then you go back and you make it thicker.
And lastly, Echo's making a church.
Oh, yeah.
That's what.
And Charlie's helping him.
That's what he's been working on these past few episodes.
Makes sense.
We didn't know. So, good for him. I think that was it.
Yeah.
But you guys, whenever they focus on like Rose and Bernard, it always makes me like weirdly emotional. don't know what it is about those two, but I just, so that seems like blah. I think it's Rose. I think she just, I don't know. She gives off this air of like just so much like comfort that it gets me. I don't know. Her and Bernard. And the feels. But okay, dokie. Well, hope you guys enjoyed a reaction to this episode. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to watch our full length reaction, you can find it on my Patreon. Have a beautiful, wonderful day. See you guys.
Good night.